Creation. It's a story as old as time, yet one that varies from culture to culture, belief to belief. Today, I wanted to share my personal perspective, a blend of my eclectic pagan beliefs and past experiences as a Christian. But even back then, I always believed there was more than one God. I believe this world was created by Yahweh, but not Yahweh alone. The Bible itself says, "You shall not worship any other gods before me," and that has always sparked the question in my mind, who are these other gods? If they didn't exist, why would they be mentioned? For years, I had heard about that there was only one God in church, which contradicted being said, "You shall not worship any other gods before me." So to me, it's clear Yahweh wasn't the only one involved in the creation of our world. Many gods and goddesses had their hand in shaping the earth as we know it. Take Zeus, for example, the god of thunder and the sky. I believe Zeus had a hand in shaping the heavens, the very skies that stretch above us, the storms that bring life giving rain, and the lightning that shows the raw power of the elements. He created balance, but he wasn't alone. Then there's Bastet, the goddess of home, fertility, and protection. She helped craft the warmth and security we feel in our homes, the nurturing energy of life itself, and the beauty that fills our world. She shaped the bonds that connect us, the protective forces that surround us like a mother's love. Anubis, god of the dead and the protector of the graves, was perhaps involved in the cycle of life and death. The afterlife, as I see it, is not a punishment, but a part of the natural flow, and Anubis was the one to establish that sacred passage. And let's not forget Baphomet, a symbol of balance of the dualities in life, light and dark, male and female, above and below. I believe Baphomet was involved in maintaining the cosmic balance. Through them, the interplay of opposites was established, life and death, day and night, joy and sorrow. Baphomet helped keep it all in harmony. Now let's talk about the Garden of Eden. Many see it as the birthplace of mankind, a paradise we were once a part of but lost. But what if the garden was more than that? What if it was a test, a sanctuary, not just for humans, but for magical creatures, protectors of the world's greatest gifts? Imagine unicorns guarding magic itself, their purity ensuring it wasn't misused. Dragons, ancient and powerful, were protectors of the earth, keeping the balance of nature intact. Griffins, known as protectors, could have watched over wisdom, keeping it safe for those worthy enough to understand. But humanity wasn't ready. The Garden of Eden was shut off from us, not as a punishment, but because we were not ready to protect these sacred gifts. Instead of being guardians, we became a threat, so the gates were closed. The mythical creatures vanished, and the garden became a realm we can no longer reach. Yet, just because we cannot see it, doesn't mean these forces have disappeared. The gods and goddesses still influence our world. The elements they helped create, the powers they put into motion, are still alive in us and around us. The magic of creation isn't something of the past. It's happening every day in the storms, in the life cycles, in the quiet moments of balance. This is my take on creation, one where many gods, goddesses, and mythical beings played a role. A creation story that speaks not just of one power, but of many, working together to craft this beautiful, complex world. It's not just about one version of events, but about how different perspectives can come together to form something whole. Thank you for listening to my thoughts. Remember, creation is not just an event that happened once, it's ongoing, and we are all part of it. Blessed be.